this is going to be a tarot and oracle card reading for Capricorn. So if you have Capricorn in a major chart placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus, this could be a message for you. Okay, so we have great happiness, the Harp card coming out. So you have something that's going to make you very, very happy. But something significant regarding this is going to be in October. So it's already November. We just missed October. We just passed October. So this might be next year at some point. Okay, let's find out a little bit more. Okay. So what I was saying was this is a general collective reading, not a personal reading. So if you have Capricorn in your chart, then this could be for you. But if not, if you still felt drawn to this reading, or this landed on your homepage, it could still be for you. But either way, it is a general collective reading, not a personal reading. So you need to use your intuition to know what parts are for you or if this is for you, okay? And it is also meant to be timeless, which means I don't think it matters when I post the reading. I think what truly matters is when you found the reading, that's when it was meant for you. Okay, so let's get into your message for today. We have the Tortoise card, the turtle card here, slowly but surely getting ahead. So maybe something you're working on is just gonna take a while, but you are making steps. You're probably just building the foundation for this. We also have boat, money or property through an inheritance, a winning, or a windfall. So I feel like for right now, you are taking these small steps. Things are in a really slow moving energy for whoever this is for. Either you have been, you will be, but obviously you're going to have some great happiness, something very significant in October. Whenever you're seeing this video, it's that probably the next upcoming October, or I mean, it could be years out. I don't know. We'll find out in the bonus extended reading. We're going to ask what's going to happen in the next 6 months to a year sooner. So if it shows up in that time frame, then it'll be that next upcoming October for you. However, if it doesn't show up in the bonus extended reading, it could be another October in years future. Okay, so we have, again, money or prosperity. So some kind of prosperity. Could it be love? Maybe. Because we're talking about money, it probably is that. Something that's going to bring you a lot of joy, a lot of happiness here, and something that's a very slow-moving energy. It's going to take a while to get there, but once you do, probably in October, your next October, you will have some kind of money, prosperity through either an inheritance, a winning, or a windfall. So it even could be that you were working really slowly at one thing, and then something else is going to give you this prosperity. Or it could be what you're working on that's just taking a while, and then all of a sudden it picks up and it comes through. So know that. That is amazing, right? I love that for you. Might have to wait a little bit longer since we have October coming out, unless you're watching this video and October's around the corner. Then enjoy that good news. Okay, so we know that that's what's coming out. Let's find a little bit more. I've got these other decks that I just got, and quite frankly, I've never even opened them. I just got them in today. This one is the Lenormand deck. I think it was like the red something or other. I don't know, it doesn't say on it. So I'm gonna use that. Let's see what that has to say. Like I said, I've never used it, so bear with me when a deck is brand new. Might take me a minute to kind of, depending on what it says, to figure out what it's talking about, or to look at the picture and kind of absorb. You know, once you've dealt with a deck for a while, you kind of get these preconceived definitions in your head. It is still helpful when you're reading tarot to still look at the images, because sometimes I'll see something I've never seen before that I'm supposed to say, or that I haven't thought about in a while. Like for instance, with the boat card, I see a beautiful sunshine, so this is going to make you very, very happy. I'm just took a walk, and as I walk, it is the early part of November, but you know, there's still a lot of beautiful leaves on the trees, but a lot of the leaves, especially because it was a really windy day today, a lot of the leaves are completely off of some trees, and it's just like, man, it's not even winter yet, what's going on? But it's that changing season, and it just reminded me, I felt like I was supposed to think of the message that, you know, sometimes things have to fall away and kind of hibernate for a while before they grow back new, kind of like a tower moment. And it reminded me of what I feel like is going on in my life right now. Okay, so this says, I don't know that this is related to the first part of the message. This might be a completely different message. It says, the fox, cunning and crafty, says, cautious you must be. Do not so carelessly trust whomever is in your vicinity. So you need to be cautious. There might be somebody who's being sneaky in your life. This is also 14, which breaks down to 5. 5 is big changes. Again, that might not be having to do with the original message, or maybe it is. Maybe it's something you're working on, and you know, they're telling you you're going to have this success with it, but you might also need to be careful about somebody around you who's being sneaky, so just keep that in mind. Sometimes Spirit might take one message and then pop out other little messages that have nothing to do with the main one, just to take this opportunity to get that out there. Now we have that a secret there might be. It is written in this book. Let us now discover it, giving the cards a closer look. And this is number 26, which breaks down to 8, and 8 is abundance. So you might find, with regard to the slow moving energy, to what you've been working on, or what's trying to come in that's going to bring you great happiness, this money, this prosperity through an inheritance, winning or windfall, you might find a secret or an idea or the key to the situation in some kind of a book around you, or in these cards, because it does say, let us now discover it, giving the cards a closer look. So one minute it's talking about a book, the next minute is actually talking about the cards, or they might be saying it's written in a book, or it could be divine knowledge as well, because we have an owl on the back of this card. You know, on these cards, there's an owl. So this is, you know, representative of divine wisdom, these cards. They allow us to receive divine wisdom. So it's saying there might be a secret written in a book, but then use the cards to try and figure it out, which is what we're doing, right? Now I'm looking at this book. I see little flags. One is green, one is red, and one is yellow. So, I mean, we'll keep that in mind. Red is passion, green is money, yellow is, I don't know, friendship, loyalty. I mean, so maybe there's somebody in your life that you have passion for, or you could be following your passion, and you're, you know, there'll be a person, somebody who's loyal to help you get to this money. I mean, that could be, because I'm looking, you know, it says to give the cards a closer look, so that's what I'm doing, but it's a book, and it's locked up. I'm noticing that. There's not really much else to notice. There is an M initial in the corner here. I don't know these deck very well, so I don't know exactly what that means. I'd have to look this up and figure it out, but, well, they all have that. They all have that symbol. Okay, so that's just part of the card design. This is the Red Owl Lenormand by JMC, so maybe that's just his initial or her initial. Oh, here's instructions. I don't know if there's a meaning for each card. Oh, there is. Look at that. The book. Is this the book? 26? Yes, this is the book. Studies secrets. The book indicates the possession of a secret. Depending on its location in the layout, the secret may be easy or hard to keep. So somebody has a secret. The cards surrounding the book card indicate the direction in which the questioner has to look for the secret if she or he wishes to do so. So we'll keep in mind how I place these cards, I guess. And then number 14, the fox. Let's read that too, just to see if there's any extra information that might help us figure out what spirit wants us to know. The fox: distrust, shrewdness, ruse. So somebody might be pulling a ruse on you. You might need to distrust somebody. You might need to be shrewd with somebody. If the fox is close by, the questioner has to be suspicious of his or her environment. Someone they know will try to deceive him or her. If the fox is far away, there is nothing to worry about. I don't know if they mean, I guess you're supposed to do a certain spread here, but I'm more of a pop-out method type of person. Oh, here's an example of cross-destiny spread. All right, so I'll just keep pulling to see what I feel like it means. I'll do one more of this deck. And then I'm gonna get into a bonus extended reading because this is gonna be long-term. You know, like I said, maybe this is this next upcoming October, but maybe it's further in the future. In the bonus extended reading, I will ask what's gonna happen in the next 6 months to a year sooner so we can try to pin down timing. You can just also get a lot more information about what this windfall might be, what this happiness might be, what you need to do to make sure it comes in, or maybe make it come in quicker or smoother. And just what other advice Spirit has with regard to this situation. So you want this windfall, this inheritance, this prosperity, this winning, great happiness. You might want to go down below, click the link, and get over to my Patreon. Get into my Patreon, sign up for it. It's only $5.55 for a month's worth of access, not just to the one reading, but to all of my bonus extended readings that I've done up until this point and all the ones that I do going forward. So a lot of great information that'll help you to get to this. That's the intent anyway. Anything else from this deck, spirits? Be sure to like the video, share the video, and hit the notification bell and subscribe to make sure you don't miss any details from Spirit. We have 16. Your own star guides you as a good sign when it is shining bright, but sorrow comes if clouds drift near to hide it from your sight. So this could be like a star card, which could talk about your destiny. So if your light is shining bright, that just reminds me of like you being in a high vibe, you being joyful. And when you're in a high vibe, you're actually able to see the signs and synchronicities from Spirit a lot easier. But if you're low vibing, you can't see, things are foggy, you can't see the signs and synchronicities. So this is like Spirit trying to lead you to your destiny allows you, you know, when you are able to see the signs and synchronicities, that is Spirit leading you to your destiny. So that's what this is reminding me of. So when sorrow comes, or if you're in a low vibe, you can't see those signs and synchronicities. So let's read this card. The star: birth, progress, popularity, success, proposition. Sorry, it was not proposition. There might be a reason why I keep doing that. I keep saying that I see it and I say the wrong word. Okay. Predisposition and will. There might be a reason why I said proposition, so we'll take that to mind. The stars confirm the success of the questioner's undertakings. If, however, they are located near the clouds, they foretell a long period of failures. Well, in this particular card, they're actually kind of lower to the ground. So maybe they're saying, I think in this case, we already had the windfall. So I feel like they're saying that you're birthing something new and or making progress with something. Something you're working on will be very popular, be very successful. This is your predisposition. So that's in your will. This is your destiny. So I think this is more your stars are confirming success. of whatever undertaking this is. This is your destiny. I think that's what they're trying to tell us with that card. So thank you for bearing with me. Like I said, this is a new deck for me. All right, so to recap really quick, we have great happiness coming in some kind of an October. We're about to go into the bonus extended reading where we find out when. It's something that takes a while, but you actually are making steps forward. And when it does come in, it's going to come in very quickly, like a windfall. So it's either an inheritance, a winning, or just some kind of success that comes in very quickly. Be very careful of somebody in your environment because they're being sneaky. There's a secret to be had. Take a closer look by using tarot cards, either yourself or get a reading with me. www.bossasswitch1111.com is where you can get personal readings, because this is a general collective, or just keep watching my general collective readings to try and figure these things out. The link to my website is down below. That's where you can get a personal reading from me. And we have the star card. By the way, the star card, the secret card is 26, which breaks down to 8. 8 is abundance. And the star card is 16, which breaks down to 7. 7 is good luck for me. So you're going to have good luck. You're going to have abundance. You're going to have success, great happiness. At some point in the future, something significant will happen in October. Now let's go to the bonus extended to find out when, how, what else do you need to know? What advice to make sure to bring this in? How do you bring this in? So if you'll want to know, go down below. I'll meet you there.